coming your way. Hey, hey, it's video of the day. Hey, hey.
Chick athletes should surrender, says a phony who hates her gender. In Arizona, Democrat State Senator Catherine Miranda, and she's such a Miranda, insults a former female athlete for refusing to play against a male volleyball player because, you know, you grew up one way and I grew up a different way.
So you grew up one way, I grew up a different way. I would have taken on a man in a heartbeat. I played in, I was the only girl sometimes in men's sports. But to have a man on my team, I would have welcomed it. But this is just my opinion. So it just depends on the sports mentality of that individual. Sure. And that's why this bill is bad, because you're just putting a whole community of women's sports in one category, when women like me, we have a different opinion. So how competitive do you think you really are?
Oh, this is amazing. She admits they're men. So she would have taken on a man in a heartbeat because apparently she has before sometimes. Well, when exactly, Miranda? Let's look at her amazing sports career. She played women's high school basketball. She didn't make it to college. Did she play against men there? No. But she claims she was the only girl in Little League. That's her flex. That she, pre-puberty, played a sport that's classified as non-contact with little boys. That's a smidge different than Division I volleyball, you stupid, self-righteous turd. And I'm willing to bet it was T-ball. So let's turn to an actual athlete, Kaylee Ray, a former D1 volleyball star, a top player on 3 championship teams at the highest collegiate level. Kaylee, set this bozo straight.
As elite level athletes, I would say we're very competitive. If you want to compete against your man, absolutely. Like, let's do that in the co-ed section. That's the clarity and distinction is really important, because when men are allowed access into women's sports and spaces, it's not women's sports and spaces anymore. So
Miranda's argument is, if I'm okay with it, you should be too. That's like me telling my assistant, oh, come on, I was sexually harassed when I worked for a talk show host. Shout out to Maury. But Kaylee and Riley Gaines, these women played against real full-grown men. Miranda didn't. She also wasn't watching grown men change in her locker room. And you know who else played against dudes? High schooler Peyton McNabb. She was hit by a male player's volleyball spike, suffered a neck injury, concussion, her face partially paralyzed. That's real risk, something Miranda never faced in Little League. And she has the balls to question Kaylee's competitiveness. At that point, she could pass for trans. Talk about balls. All right. Tom, I love the fact that she doesn't even realize she openly agrees that trans women are men.
Yeah.
She just glides right past that.
Yeah, in fact, she was so full of contradictions in her speech. First, she says, it's not very competitive, right? And then she says, I would have welcomed a man on my team. And it's like, yeah, that's the point. Of course you would welcome a man on your team because he's stronger and your team would win.
Yes, and you acknowledge he's a man.
Yes, and I think you were right about the T-ball because Little League separates according to sex because they know it's ridiculous when you start getting older. That's the whole thing. We all know little kids can play together. When they're tiny, there is no difference between the sexes because the kids are all small. Once they get bigger and then they hit something called puberty, men obviously become dangerous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And they wouldn't even make a movie like The Bad News. Remember we grew up with The Bad News Bears? Bad News Bears was so great. And what was it, Tatum O'Neal? She was the pitcher, a girl who can pitch. And the whole reason they wouldn't make that today is because Hollywood wouldn't admit that it's special, a girl who's really good at pitching. that she could actually rock everybody's world by actually pitching against boys, because now they're in the denial and they're saying, oh, there's no difference between men and women, so, you know, it wouldn't be special. But it was special back then, and the Bad News Bears was cool.
Yeah, she apparently, Tatum O'Neal had a really good arm from throwing stuff at her dad, Ryan. Kat, this is almost like, this analogy is like, say you're a victim of child abuse and somebody said to you, hey, my dad used to beat me all the time, and look how I turned out, huh? Suck it up.
Yeah, but except that it's just not even, it's not even the same thing, because really Little League is zero sum. When you play at a higher level, you're playing for scholarships. You're like, there's actual things you can gain or lose.
That's a great point.
Based on what happens. And when you're playing Little League, like as you said, prepubescent, there's really, it's whatever. I used to play street hockey with my brother and his friends in the street, and I was bad at it, but there was nothing that was at stake there, right?
Yeah.
And it's the fact that she would just, she wasn't just like, oh, that's my opinion. She's like, well, maybe you're just not that competitive.
Yes.
No. It's actually that she is competitive. Therefore, she wants the fight to be fair because she takes it seriously. Not only it wasn't just her opinion, it was wrong. It was a logical fallacy. And also, it was very weird. I almost had to make sure that this was recent, right? Because these are the kind of arguments which, by the way, we've been all saying this on the show for years and years and years, and people would come to us and be like, I agree with you. But nobody felt like they could say it. Now isn't Gavin Newsom even saying like, hey, I don't think it's fair? It's the most obvious thing in the world. So why is she doing this? Who is she doing this for?
I think she was trying to flex against this girl and brag about her athletic prowess. That's all I can think of.
By the way, I want a man to be like, let's play volleyball then.
Yes, exactly.
Like let's play. Because she's making that argument because she knows she'll never have to actually face any consequences for it. Whereas women who are playing in these high levels absolutely do. They have something to lose, and it should not be, they need to be taken seriously with their concerns.
Yeah. Did you ever play sports, Jamie?
I did. I actually, once I had to wrestle a girl. This is a 100% true story. I had to wrestle a girl once, and she was 3 to 4 weight classes heavier than me. And it wasn't on the wrestling team. It was after we were at a bar. And then she ended up, I remember she pinned me up against the wall. And then when I woke up the next day, she was laying off to my right and left. And I don't know if you've ever, I've had blackout sex. This was tap-out sex, Greg. It was not, but you guys are 100% right. She's comparing apples to competing against an elite athlete with 2 oranges.
Yes.
It's a terrible comparison. Like she's just trying to, I don't know, she's trying to pretend like let's see her box Logan Paul.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Make her fight against a guy. And I thought the young lady was very well spoken.
She was, except we got to get young women to pronounce the T in important. And by the way, I'm starting a class for that.
Oh.
Anything to be around young women.
Yes. I would open it up to men too.
Men would win that competition.
So there's so many things. Look, there's the condescending element of it, and when she accuses her of not being, basically insinuating you are not as competitive as I am because I played the Little League with my brother.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Right. She was very vague in describing her own athletic background, which like goes to my ear as like setting off a BS detector.
Yes.
And then she was trying to like, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
But this is why the bill is bad. No, she is trying to take her opinion, which represents maybe 20% of the population, and impose it on the entire population and make things unfair for women like the woman that she's browbeating in front of her. I would love to see a man or a woman beat her in the next election.
Yeah, very good. You know, the tell is when she paused when she was citing her experience, and she paused and she said, I played with boys. She looked down and she said, sometimes. She was like, when somebody starts couching the stuff that they're saying, they're full of It's just the way it is. And it's like she even knew that she had stepped off the cliff, you know, and she couldn't get back on. I'm going to hammer this story every day because I got nothing else to do.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube, and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.